Hello there.
Hello.
I'm Maddy and this is Christina. And
I'm the pineapple.
are pineapple and lemon.
And the lemon.
Not just the pineapple. And for our movie pick today, we'll be doing the classic Singin' in the Rain. I've seen this movie many times, many times. And what about you?
Makes up for me not having seen it at all.
Yep. This is a film I grew up with. I probably watched it once a year at least when I was a kid, so I've seen it a lot. I'm a big fan of musicals, and this is one of my favorites.
So you're going to put on a one-man show for me?
Not quite. I wish. Before we begin, do you have any ideas about what this movie is about?
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to guess it's a musical.
Mm-hmm. I did tell you that. But
You did. Yes, you did. I'm just piecing all the facts that I know together.
Yes.
So it's a musical that I'm going to guess takes place in the States.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some rain.
There is
There's going to be some singing.
A little.
And some choreo dance moves that may all take place at the same time while in the rain.
Potentially, you're on the right track.
Solid. A for effort.
But we'll see somebody try to break into Hollywood, the industry, in this movie.
Is it Gene Kelly?
Perhaps.
Spoilers.
If you have never heard of Singin' in the Rain, we do have the IMDb summary here.
Oh, yes.
Just to give you a
it's
little
so
insight.
detailed.
So this movie is about a silent film production company and its cast, and they make a difficult transition to sound.
That tells you all you need to know.
That's all you need to know about this movie.
That's it. Roll credits.
And there will be spoilers because we're watching the whole movie.
Well, obviously.
I mean, there's not much to
Spoilers,
spoil with this
duh.
one. I think you can kind of figure out it's not going to end badly for anyone.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I was like, this could just take a dark twist.
Yeah,
at the
by the
end.
way, this is a horror movie.
Oh no, I didn't sign up for this.
It's actually stabbing in the rain.
Oh, there we go. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That plot there, just makes a lot more sense. I get it now. I see where we're going with this.
Singin' in the Rain, which opens
With Singing in the Rain.
with a bit of an overture, but it's not like other movies of the, you know how they used to just play the credits and it'd be music for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know this song, so we're off to a great start.
I'm sure you're going to recognize actually quite a few of the songs. They get repurposed a lot, especially for like commercials.
Okay. It's just, okay. So I'll recognize a lot. It's just that I wouldn't, without me having seen this movie, I wouldn't have put two and two together.
Yeah, I think that's fair because like a lot of times I don't even think these were made for the musical. Like all these songs existed before.
Yeah, that's what I was like, okay, that's probably a dumb question, but like I thought the Singing in the Rain song had existed prior to, but then I was like listening to it, like, wait a second, did they make the song for this movie and I'm just dumb, or it's been a while around prior to?
People are very
Oh boy.
You can see the culture hasn't changed too much.
No, it's very much the same. The
Yeah.
outfits have definitely changed though.
Yeah, I love some of the outfits in this movie. You'll see later on. They definitely go all out. Big thing with like the height of the musical era was costuming and dancing. So you'll see a lot of that in this movie because it's replicating it. Because this was kind of at the tail end of the musical era. This is like when musicals were dying out. When this movie actually came out, it was kind of like the last big one of the golden ages. I also thought those mics were so cool when I was a kid.
Those are actually pretty cool.
I just didn't understand how that was a microphone. It just looked interesting.
When I see those like old school mics, it just reminds me of jazz music.
Oh yeah, like they make reference to the jazz singer in this movie because that's the first movie that uses sound. Like look at Lena's outfit. Look at that outfit.
It's a lot of fur coats going on.
The flapper dresses, the little like headband thingies.
Yep.
The story of your success is an inspiration to young people all over the world.
How do you have time to do a full-scale interview on a red carpet?
Just wait, you'll see how long this is too.
Oh no, is it really?
This is like the origin story section of the movie.
I've had one motto which I've always lived by. Dignity. Always dignity.
Oh,
Panning in.
well, he's reminiscing. You have to show that it's a flashback. There's not a lot of movies these days that will hold a camera shot for this long and just show somebody dancing, and I miss that
Yeah, it's a lot of like different cut scenes.
Finally, we decided to come to sunny California. We were
Sunny
stranded.
California.
We were
There's
When it
rain.
rained. When it rained in California.
In the 20s.
The good old days. Now it don't rain there no more.
Wise guy, huh? Okay, I'll try you.
See, it's that easy to get into Hollywood.
There you go.
You and Lena will continue making moving history tonight. In your
That picture he just took, he wasn't even smiling.
Yeah, he was smiling, then he stopped smiling
like,
for
"Whoa."
it. And then he smiled again.
Side eyes from Lena.
Yeah, she's like, I hate you. This is a long intro.
I mean, you're going to find the pacing of this movie to be interesting. I'll say that.
Okay.
The third act has a complete breakaway from the narrative. You can tell Gene Kelly is like, this is my moment and I'm taking it. And it's a whole thing dedicated to like his dance.
Hey, Claude, do something. Call me a cab. Okay, you're a cab.
I'm glad these lines are hitting with you.
Call me a cab. Okay, you're a cab.
Lady, keep driving. No?
Punch him in the head, Debbie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this Debbie?
Of course it is.
Oh, you're a lucky little lady. Anything wrong?
Look at her steering wheel.
That steering wheel's huge.
Farewell, Ethel Barrymore. I must tear myself from your side.
Literally.
My voice has been recorded on a record.
I don't know who this actor is, but what a choice for this part of the
Yeah,
movie.
really.
What are they going to do with those little arm things?
I don't know. Maybe they were actually candy the whole time.
Also, it's a real tripping hazard.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that they're getting a little tangled up here.
Yeah, like they're bringing all the streamers with them.
Where'd Miss Selden go?
She just grabbed her things and bolted. Anything I can do?
I mean, she shot her shot.
Yeah, she did.
Hey!
The poor movie star can't get the one girl he wants.
Oh no. Gosh darn it.
Life is so hard.
The show must go on. Come rain, come
When the
shine.
hat matches the jacket and the pants.
Everything matches.
The shoes match as well because the shirt don't match.
What if the shoes were the same as the vest? I expect a full dance number next time I'm feeling sad.
Yeah, right?
Fully choreographed.
Okay, when I'm feeling sad, I'm going to give you a call and I expect you to show up.
And just go for it.
Just go for it.
Full out. That mannequin reminds me of a chicken.
Mannequin's just a smidge weird.
Believe me, I don't like her half as much as I hate you. You're up.
I was wondering if people could read lips. What they thought would be happening.
Yeah, right? Well, I guess it makes like more sense now that because it's a silent film that the director's like walking them through what they're supposed to do.
They're just so chill. Like, they're like, okay, we're rolling now.
Gee, I'm glad you turned up. We've been looking inside every cake in town.
What started putting women in cakes?
That is an excellent question.
Because you don't get to eat it afterwards. It's not a real cake.
It's not a real cake. It's a false cake, which is a little sad.
What if someone at that party was just like, oh, I really wanted to slice
I only came for the cake
Yeah.
and you ruined it. A lot of purple in this.
They like to play with the color in this movie.
50 Shades of Purple.
Oh no. Like, this has all been one shot. It's so underutilized these days to just let the camera like stay on people.
I almost wonder if like they were able to actually do longer shots back then because people could actually act back then.
Oh.
No, no, Miss Lamont, round toe.
Lena's got a little Cruella de Vil outfit on.
Oh, she does.
When you and your friend are hanging out and you just start singing. They're both just ready to go at the drop of a hat.
Oh yeah, they're like always on.
Yeah. They're the improv kids. Like,
Yeah.
hey, check out my friend's sweet moves. And did you see my other friend's sweet moves? I like watching Gene Kelly's face when he dances.
He definitely looks more comfortable dancing than he does singing or acting.
Oh yeah, he like you can tell that's where he wants to be.
He's definitely in his element when he just starts dancing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like breathing for him. He's not even like thinking of the routine or anything.
But it's just like having fun.
What's this wire doing here? It's dangerous.
Just knock her out completely.
This wire's dangerous. Flips her off the stool.
That was quite a yank.
It was. You're just like, whoop.
Don's lucky that Kathy's down for all this.
Yeah, right?
I know she's an actress and all, but still.
She's just really just going along with everything.
She's like, yep, this makes perfect sense for 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, right?
Good night, Kathy.
There might be a little rain right now.
Ooh.
And potentially a little singing.
And a potential little Sam.
Potentially this
Or
might
as a rain
be
jacket.
the scene of the movie that is most well known.
Ooh.
I always wonder like how you make something a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't have that foresight, but there's sometimes like a little magic happens and it just sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Also really like his mannerisms when he tells the car to move forward.
Same. Go.
It's just so like, okay, now you can leave. I find Debbie Reynolds' voice is very different than a lot of like classic singing voices would have been, and I really like it.
Well, because it doesn't have that shrilliness
Yeah,
to it where there's like, for back then, a lot of them were like that.
it's very like deep. There's
Mhm.
a richness to her voice
Yeah, it's very rich.
It's the story of a young hoofer
This
who
is
comes
the
to New
part
York.
that Gene
First,
Kelly
we
just
set the stage.
wants to do his own thing.
And just does his own thing.
Just we're putting a pause on the story to show you the opening scene to their movie. It's like 10 minutes. You know when you go to Hollywood and you just knock on an agent's door?
Oh, yes.
Just
And
to
it
audition?
happens just like that.
He takes your glasses off and you go down together and you book your first gig. There's also not a lot of times where the woman is this tall.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of movies, they'll try to make the man look like huge for some reason.
Yeah, the woman always has to be shorter than the man.
Like why is she shorter than him when she was not when they were dancing? So now there's like a dream sequence within the storytelling sequence.
Oh my gosh, it's
of
like Inception.
the movie that they're starring in this movie. That's a lot of wind.
There's a lot of
You get
wind.
that? This whole time there must be just giant fans on both.
He's so cold.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's flying.
It's just like the end of Grease.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. The flying car.
They love doing that. Make your protagonist fly off.
Fly off into the middle distance.
Nothing. Absolutely.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That was such a strut.
With that outfit too.
Ooh.
She's like Barbie over here.
Lena knows what she's got to do.
Oh boy, oh boy.
A shimmering glow.
She picks up the newspaper and then she doesn't read off of it.
Just for added dramatic effect.
They're so petty in this scene. That's it.
That is it. That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on going into it versus what actually happened?
I don't know, I wasn't expecting it to be like about like a movie studio.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Which is like what most of it is.
Which is what it mostly is, right? Like I thought it was gonna be like a normal musical where it's like
Mhm.
struggles of life kind of thing or society or something. It's like no, we're doing a movie within a
what
movie
I
within a movie.
like about it because it's making fun of itself for sure. Like it's not like straight face serious.
Well, and it's not like all in your face too. Like the comedy is really subtle.
But I appreciate this movie a lot. It's probably one of my favorite movies because
Of all time.
yeah, just because I have that nostalgic angle with it as well. I think if you like movies and you want to know more about the history of movies, it's one to watch.
Especially musical.
Yeah.
Like musicals, musical theaters, dance.
If you like musicals, this is known as like the movie musical that kind of set the bar.
There's not a lot of for a musical, there's not a lot of singing numbers. There's a lot more dance numbers, but the dance numbers were amazing. Just
Yeah.
watching if it's like a pair dancing and the synchronizing that they've done, like you can tell that they rehearsed that to the ground. Like it was like there was maybe like a couple times, like if you're really being nitpicky, that they weren't in sync, but like for 99.9% of the time, like it was phenomenal to watch. And the crazy dance moves too. And they covered like, it wasn't just like one set style of dance, they covered a lot of styles of dance blended into one. So the choreography that Jean did was like it was amazing. Having seen this is like a movie, I'd be like, okay, let's not remake it because it's good the way it is. Like I know that they're doing like a lot of remakes of the older films, like they did a sequel to Grease, they're remaking West Side Story, but like there's certain movies that's like, let's not touch them. Yeah, because they're just perfect the way they are.
And you know they try to update it, like instead of from silent films to talkies, it'd be like from TV to YouTube or like something.
Yeah,
like that.
I just don't see how they could modernize it or even do the dance sequences as perfect as they are in this. Like there's just, Jean is just phenomenal at dancing, and I don't know if there's, I mean, I'm not part of the world of dance, so I can't speak for dancers, but I just don't see there being a modern dancer that is capable of doing the dance routines that Jean's done to the same caliber with like, he just makes it look so effortless, like he's just breathing. That's why I kind of feel like you've lost a lot of talent in modern like film or music, is because the skill that was required way back in the day is no longer required because we have technology to edit the errors or fix the tone or the range or whatever it might be. So there's not a lot of raw talent that is required nowadays.
Yeah, the art of it is gone.
Which is sad.
So I think it helps pave the way. Like this is definitely part of film history, no matter what.
Well, and I think it's like one of those, like whether you've seen it or not, you have heard of it. Singing in the Rain. I mean, I know you said like this is your ultimate favorite movie. You watch it like at least once a year, just like I would like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. So just minimum once a year, you have to watch it. I think like I've seen it. I might watch it again, but like I don't know if it's one of those movies that like I'm gonna go out of my way to watch. It's like if I'm scrolling through TV and it pops on, or like I shuffle Netflix and it pops on, like I'll probably watch it then. I think it's just one of those like I've seen it, check it off the list.
I think it is one that you should see though.
Definitely, like there's like the certain classics that are like must sees, and this is definitely like a must see because it has a lot of like references that we still use nowadays. So like now that I've seen it, it's like, oh yeah, this is from this and this is from this. These references make so much more sense now. So I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I have to do a number system. 7 out of 10. Like it's good. It does stand the test of time. But it's not, for me personally, it's not one that I'm going to like have to watch every single week.
Well, I don't think there's any movie that I would want to do that.
I think you underestimate my love for Lord of the Rings here. I would watch that shit every day if I could. Just all day, every day. If I could get paid to watch it, I would.
Those are some long days.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Thank you for watching with us. We hope you enjoyed the video.
It's been a slice.
If you want, you can subscribe to see more of our videos coming down the pipeline.
The pipeline. That's so weird.
Sorry, let me take it again.
Let us know if there's any TV shows or movies that you would like us to review and give our 2 cents opinions on.
And we hope to catch you on the next one. See you later.
See ya!